Alright guys, we're live. Welcome one and all. This is the first match for the Quad Department Games Overwatch tournament. We got everyone in now. I think we're just waiting to get started. Oh, someone's looking for a link to the stream. Let me paste that in chat for people. That's not what I wanted it to go to. No, that's not even what I wanted to do at 10. Gosh! Oh, not off to a good start here. There we are. So yes, this is... Who have we got? We got the Barbarians are Team 1. And we have the Hatters being Team 2 here. Looks like the first map is going to be King's Row. Which is certainly a map. It certainly is. Now, I've been looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to having to getting this event off and running for a while, since Overwatch came out. I've really been enjoying playing it, and hopefully I've managed to learn how the spectator commands work properly, good enough so that I won't miss any of the action. Hopefully the stream's good. I can see that it's streaming. I don't know about the audio though, because if I switch the sound on, you guys get a lot of feedback and general pain for everyone. So I will not do that. I'll let everyone else check. So yeah, who have we got? Names do I recognise here? I have to admit, I don't recognise anyone on the Barbarians team. The only guy I know is James, the guy who's organising all of this. It's called JMJ Sylvester. Mole Pigeon and Matt Raw I know from the Rocket League tournament we did. When was that? A couple of months ago, at least. They were part of... I honestly can't remember if they were on the winning team or not, because in Rocket League, both Hatters teams got through to the final. So winners all around the Hatters were. I'm not sure if they were on the winning team or not. I think Matt was. I think Matt might have been, and Mole Pigeon might not have been. But we'll see. So at the moment it's just me. I'm looking to see if we got someone else who's meant to be, spectating, Jade Monkey. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna have to tap out a minute so I can get Jade Monkey's Skype stuff so we can get this going. Now everyone can see what my scope is. Don't abuse it. But yeah, just a minute while I try and get Rob. So while we wait for Rob to try and get in on this, oh, right, here he is. Hello there, you're live on stream. Please
Hey
don't swear.
Alex. Right, I better
How's it
close
going?
this. Yeah, good. I better close the stream on my side because otherwise I'm going to hear an echo of myself and it's going to be
Oh, that's
horrific.
not good. No, don't do that. I can't open it on my side, otherwise it echoes back into the stream, and
It's feedback loop.
it's horrible.
Right, I've
So we're
got.
good to go.
Yeah, luckily I've got Josie sat next to me, who should be playing tonight, but her team is full. She's going to be monitoring the Steam. I'm sure she'll give me a poke if anything interesting gets posted in the channel.
Excellent. It's good to hear. So, how much do you have a lot of experience in Overwatch at all?
Yeah, so I played the beta. Played that for a while, and then have got it pretty much day one when it came out, and have been playing it on and off since then. Problem is, not a lot of time to play it, but yeah, played it a fair few times. I can't remember what level I am on this now. 30, so I'm pretty low down in the level rank, but I played a fair few first-person shooters before, so I wouldn't
Excellent.
say I'm terrible at it, but we'll find out, of course, tomorrow night.
Yeah. Are you playing?
Yes, tomorrow night is the first
Uh,
game for my team, which is the Mavericks.
I might be a sub tomorrow night as well. We'll see what happens. Who's available to stream these again?
Yeah, I know my team's possibly missing 2 or 1, but we'll wait and see what happens.
All right. Now this is the ultimate test of the spectating skills now, and hopefully I can remember all the buttons. Otherwise, this is going to get
Yeah.
really bad. But
Well, for your perspective, well, for you, it's all the F keys to switch between the different characters, and then I think that's pretty much all we need. You can, if you right-click while we're on the character, go into a kind of looking over the world look.
So we'll have a look at what these initial teams are up.
Yeah, so
Who've we got? We've got barbarians are defending, are they? And attackers are
I'm
attacking.
sure. Let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, the attackers would be the. What team are you? Barbarians.
Barbarians.
Hatters. No. Okay, yep, so we have barbarians, sorry, hatters are attacking with barbarians defending,
Yeah.
correct if I'm wrong. It looks like a pretty standard team format at the moment, nothing really.
I'm interested that barbarians haven't gone with a Reinhardt to block up that gap right in the middle there.
Yeah, you
I don't
don't
know how pro
necessarily
strat
need
that
it.
is, but
Well,
I find Diva with the new patch gone in, where her sort of block is on a channel rather than on cooldown.
yeah, that was a
Does a
very
good job as
interesting
well.
change. Because we got interesting change. It definitely changed her dynamic than before, where it was a one-hit activate, and personally made her a lot more enjoyable character for me to play. But we've got, as usual, a Tracer harassing everybody at the back, as they should be, and now the enemy attacking Pharah has
They've
made their
pushed
way,
up quite a
quickly
way. They've
picked
got
off.
past that choke point.
Yeah, and this is like the main thing, is getting through that first chunk point. If you can hold that, if you can hold this, you can have it for the entire game. But push through and get a bit of pressure and push them back, and then it can be very hard for the defenders to regain control, as we're possibly seeing here.
Yeah, this is not looking good for the barbarians. They're already. Wait a minute, what am I trying to do? There we
Well,
are.
the barbarians are doing well. The Hatters is the. Oh yeah, sorry. The barbarians are the defenders, and of course they've lost it already.
Lost.
Hatters doing very well here, pushing forwards
Yeah.
pretty damn quickly.
Nearly 6 minutes they've got now to defend this push on the
Yeah.
payload.
And it shows really how much better the Hatters are already playing by the fact that 4 of their team members are on fire, with Mole Pigeon, Duck, Ash, and Matt Bra all on fire.
And they've got a very strong push going here.
Yep. Yes, definitely.
They're not giving the barbarians any time to sort of set up.
No, and that's the
Defense
idea.
is
If you can get a good advantage going and just keep pushing it, a lot of people what they end up doing is just conga lining. And here comes the Diva ult. Does it pick off
oh,
anybody? Yep.
two of them there.
Oh,
Yeah.
it looks like 4 have died from possibly from that. Well, maybe we'll see that in the play of the game, but it's a little bit early to see now. Oh, and there's a fantastic Diva there.
Yeah.
The
Right in the face of the
soldier.
ult.
Yep, soldier obviously activated his ult, and Diva's just swallowing it up. Hatter's now grouping up again and pushing forwards, because a lot of the problems that you see here is where you end up with teams that just effectively conga line their way back in, but Hatter's not making that mistake.
No, but the Hatters have managed to push back onto the payload now. They've got Reinhardt out in front of it. Oh, that's an ult. He's got, what, 2 there, just about? Off that Pharah ult.
Yep. Yeah, now Pharah is quite dangerous ult to do, especially with the soldier on the other team, on account of, you know, the moment this Pharah goes up and you hear justice, usually it's quickly followed by an as she dies.
She's very static, so anyone who's got long range accuracy can take him out. Oh, that's a nice ult by Fishy though.
Oh yeah, he's doing his best. There goes the barrier and he's pushed him into a corner. Unfortunately, yeah, the Reinhardt just soaked most of that up. Try to think of some good combinations that could happen from this, and so it looks like the Barbarians are actually doing a fantastic job of holding back this payload and pushing it back. It almost feels like the Hatters are a bit scared to engage, but then again, there is 5 out of the 6 of them with an ultimate, and there goes the Tracer, there goes the Reinhardt's ultimate.
Didn't get very much out of it though, I don't think.
No, but the Zenyatta is obviously pucking his ult straight away. I'm just not really.
That's good stuff.
Could do with seeing some coordination.
Oh,
and that's a fantastic ult.
That's excellent.
Oh, that was beautiful. Well done, Hatters. And there's the Mercy bringing everyone back alive. This should, if they are really good, be able to take them all the way to the second point. But
Yeah,
that was
we were looking for good combinations, and that was one right there with the Zara and Zara ult and the Pharah ult.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It looked like the Barbarians were just dumbstruck and didn't know how to deal with the Pharah, who was just managed to get off the entire ultimate on them. A very rare sight these days.
Well, when you're in narrow spaces like that, you stick the ult anywhere in the middle of that corridor, it's very difficult to get around it.
Oh, absolutely. There's payload at the penultimate point. It's making its way down. Now, I've seen this game, this point here can be held so easily.
Yeah,
there have been many games that it's just the payload has gone no further than when it goes around this corner. So it'd be interesting to see if the Barbarians are able to hold this all the way.
Yes, it gets to the point where the respawn times are sort of in a defender's favour, because the payload is now so close to defender's spawn point. If they get wiped, they can get straight back in.
Exactly, yeah. A nice soldier ult there.
Yeah, I missed Diva getting in there.
Hatters are pushing this slowly but surely, pushing it forwards. Barbarians seem to have moved back a little bit. Oh, that was a silly mistake by the Hatters Tracer. The one person you definitely don't try and engage is Tracer. You don't charge a McCree as Tracer. That just ends.
And that's it. The defenders have been able to clear up off that, push them all the way back out.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Nice. It's nice to see actually that the healer Zenyatta is the only person who is on fire on Barbarians teams, while the Hatters obviously have 3 on fires. Now, it's interesting. I've just noticed that Matt Ra, I can't remember what he was before, but he's obviously now switched to Junkrat, which is one of my personal favourite heroes. Oh, Roadhog at the back. It would have been nice if he'd had his ult. That would have been beautiful, but sadly it looks like he's just running distraction here. Zarya's going to pick him up. Nope, heal up. Oh, come on. Go on, Roadhog.
It's 1v1 here.
1v1, it's a hook. Go on, Duck. It's Duck versus Fishy. It's going to get really intense here, and there's just another heal, and it looks like Zarya has just given up, and there's support. Now it's 2v1.
Support ruins the 1v1 there.
That was very upsetting to watch. Duck did his best.
Like we might have missed some other action going on there, but who cares?
Duck did his
Epic
best.
1v1s.
If this was Counter-Strike, of course, I imagine both parties would have just pulled out their knife and had an epic knife fight. But here comes the Roadhog goal. Not the Roadhog, sorry,
Oh,
Junkrat. And he gets one.
Yeah, just the support there, just the Mercy.
Oh, and Venetian has switched to Reaper from whatever the hell they were before.
That was a Pharaoh before, wasn't it?
It was, yep. So we now got a Reaper coming in to defend. Not sure who Reaper would counter except for possibly Sporkles, but it's a bad combination to have with Duck around playing as Zarya, because if he attacks Zarya while she's got her barrier on, it's just going to charge her instantly.
Yes, I suppose the one thing you want to do with Reaper is get behind, pick off that Mercy at the back, and suddenly Hatters have got no support then if he does that.
Yeah, but I'd expect that should be what the Tracers should be doing. But it looks like the Roadhog. Oh, a beautiful ult for the Roadhog. But unfortunately
well
interrupted.
countered by something there. But he picks up a lot of kills.
Trying to think what it is. Yeah, 4 killed. I'm guessing that it was the McCree interrupted that.
Yeah, it must be the Cree thing.
But we're seeing it looks like once again Hats are sitting on all of their ultimates. 5 out of 6 are up with Sporkles. Sporks. I've been corrected on how to pronounce Sporks, and there's 6 out of 6 ultimates on Hatter. So are we about to see a big push from them? I guess time will tell.
You have to think they'd try and pull out the.
That was a good Tracer ult. There's the
with no backup.
But they got just nicely distracted actually by the Tracer on their Barbarians team.
And that's it. That's both their tanks down, so they can't really continue pushing.
Now it's 20 seconds left. All they've got to do, all Barbarians have got to do to keep pushing this forward is just a touch of the pointer.
Yeah, keep them off the point. Let overtime run down.
If Barbarians can keep pushing it back, it's going to be good. We've got 8 to go into the last 8 seconds. Here comes the Junkrat. Oh, that was nice. Like two of them. Is he going to touch it? He's touched it and got it into the overtime. Fishy with his ult.
Looking at kill feed that Matt got a kill.
Oh, that was a good Pharaoh. Pharaoh picked off the last 2.
Nice.
Now they're pushing it forwards. Are they going to group up or are they just going to conga line in? We've got Diva coming first, followed quickly by Zenyatta. There's a Mercy as well. Zenyatta's been picked off already. He's tracing.
Barbs have to avoid sort of conga lining into this.
Oh, that's Zenyatta ultimate.
High Noon didn't do too much there from.
No, sadly not.
But I feel like they've pushed it off now. I think that's going to be it. I think
Zenyatta's pops. Can he keep his team alive long enough to prevent this from going forward?
2 of them, and they're both supports.
Looks like Hatter might take this. Oh, Reaper's coming in.
Oh. And there we are.
Fantastic. Round 1, 2 Hatters.
2 Hatters. Some excellent defending, sort of the second third of the match from Barbarians, but yeah, not enough in the end. Some good combination of ults, I believe, from Farah and what's it called, Junkrat. Pushed the defenders off, and then it's really difficult with that short amount of time left between the payload and the finish to recover without just sort of sending guys one by one into that meat grinder.
So I've been told, by the way, Alex, that apparently the quality of the stream is not fantastic. I don't know whether there's anything that we could possibly investigate doing.
Well, I'll give the next sort of 45 seconds. If I alt tab it, turns the stream off just a bit. So I will have a little look, see what I can do.
Okay.
I'm not sure there's too much extra I can do beyond closing a few more processors that might be using the internet.
Yeah, it might be worth an idea. Let me ask, what is your internet up and down? Are you
I'm
on
getting like
fiber?
I'm on BT, so I'm getting like 1.5 meg down.
Ooh, okay, that's probably going to be it. Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm on fiber. So what we could do after this match is maybe if we can sort out trying like in the interim because there's obviously 3 matches. Is that
that's
correct?
3 matches. Yeah,
So in the
best of
interim, we'll
3.
see if we can switch it across to me, and we'll try that. So I know for my fiber, I've got like 30 down and 10 up, or something around that region.
Yeah.
So we'll try that. But for
So
now,
I guess apologies for the any drop in quality of the stream, but this is what we're working with for the moment.
we'll try and work on the fix for now, and for now, let's enjoy some more
Yeah,
Overwatch. We're seeing the Hatters now obviously switching sides and defending the usual AFK Torbjorn just sat there smacking his turret as hard as he can. But he looks like he's actually doing something, which is quite nice to see.
all by
And the
himself.
Symmetra's teleporter in a very obvious place. Although it's always good to see a Symmetra player at this stage because it is a good choice. With that such a long distance between the defender's spawn and the first point, if you don't have a teleporter up, it can be a very long run.
Absolutely. Not a great ult by the Diva there. A bit too obvious and a bit too far away, giving too much time for people to get out the way of that blast.
Yeah, normally you see them drop it in from above, and that can be pretty effective.
Yeah, you activate those jets and send it sort of 45-degree angle up,
Exactly.
land it right in the middle. But no, just placing it right in front of the opposition is not going to work.
Yeah, they're instantly going to go, okay, well, I guess I'll just slowly walk away and
Oh,
hide
here's the
behind
Zara
some.
ult.
Oh, beautiful Zarya
Well
ult. And
done.
here comes the Junkrat, but the Zenyatta ult is up, so it's not going to be able to do much. So he's retreating his
He's running
tire away
away.
for.
There's a Diva
Oh,
all the way in the
goes.
back.
Oh, and it's about to run out, and unfortunately that was a bit of a waste, but that was a fantastic Zenyatta ult and retreat. But oh, but nothing. No kills sadly for that Diva again. But Diva doing an amazing job here,
She
just standing.
somehow got behind all of them. I'm not quite sure how she managed it.
I think she's doing the same route that the Reaper and the Zenyatta on the attacking are doing right now, which is just wandering around the background. But it looks like they might have broken the defense on this first point. The question is the Symmetra... oh no, Symmetra Teleporter is down, so it looks like they're going to take this first point.
I think that was the thing. Diva was taken out and she went around the back. Yeah, very nice. And so now, really, the Hatters have got to try and regroup here and set a stand somewhere.
Absolutely. Actually seen in previous matches a lot of people just tend to go all the way back and let the payload just move its way back and just try and defend this last little choke point where the Torbjorn's turret is right now. Now I'm going to be a bit quiet for a bit because I'm going to be having a look at my Open Broadcaster software just to see what settings I have.
Okie dokie. So it's just me. Oh, I'm missing so much, guys. I'm very sorry about that. That's a Zenyatta ult. A nice Zenyatta ult on top of the Zarya ult. Negates that very effectively, which is lovely to see. Now, Barbarians really got rid of that turret, and just as I say that, Red Dog does. Although it's back down again, exactly the same place. Diva's a bit too far up, really, you would have thought. What about hey, oh, here comes another Diva ult. Oh, she gets a couple with that. And then another Junkrat ult straight in there again, and he gets one. So these ults coming from the Hatters, initially I think looking interesting. They're putting them in the right places, but they're not getting the large amount of kills you would expect off something like a Diva or a Junkrat ult. So I find if you're not getting at least 2 or 3 people off one of those, then it's kind of disappointing. Oh, here's a nice Zarya ult. D.Va reacts immediately, gets a couple of kills, but the whole team wipes to... Who was that? That was the Duck. Duck. I think he was ulting as well on top of the Zarya ult. Excellent play from the Hatters there. And so now Barbarians got all run back up. It gives time for the Hatters to reset up back in this choke point. Now we got D.Va trying to hold the front while we have Zenyatta, Roadhog and Tracer coming around the side there. Oh, that hook found Mercy and she's down. That's no more support for the Hatters. Can they make it count? That is Duck ulting there with the 76. I don't think he got any kills with it, but oh, that's a nice ult from the Junkrat there. Right over the top on the both of them. Oh, Tracer gets caught, she goes around the corner. And again, another attack, I have to say, has been blunted from the Barbarians. The D.Va ult into not very much. Gets D.Va's mech, the other D.Va's mech, but not much else. But she does go down to that Zarya. Zarya playing very well, I think. All her ults have been really well placed. And have enabled his teammates to sort of grab on top. And again, look at that. I mean, Zenyatta's excellent ults and with Mercy as well means they don't get anything out of it really, the Hatters, but an excellent ult. Oh, D.Va with the 3 kills there off that mech explosion. Turborn ult in here trying to fend off. No one's paying any attention to that turret and it's just sitting there doing a whole bunch of damage. But it goes down and all that's left really is D.Va up here at the moment. But now of course we're getting to this part of the game where the respawn advantage switches over to defenders. The defenders are now spawning a lot closer to this point of contention. D.Va doing a very good job on the Barbarians team of tanking up. There's this ult. 2, nicely done. This is going to allow them to get the point right up close. And the Hatters are going to have to do a lot of work to defend this now. Duck going down. D.Va is pushing right in their faces, trying to stop the support from doing a job. D.Va's ulted. Defensive ult. Oh, it's a nice response from Zenyatta, saving a lot of his teammates. And that revive from Mercy brings them all back up. Now it's left with D.Va. D.Va and 76 to defend. He's going to have to get on that point. Oh, too slow. And there we have
And I'm
it.
back. What did I miss?
Oh, it's just finished.
I have had
some good plays from the Barbarians in attack there.
fantastic. So, what do you think? What did you think caused the winning point there?
That's a very good question. So I liked there was a combination of a couple of ults that are going off from both teams, where what am I trying to say? Zarya's ults were on points, and he was trying to get 76 and Junkrat's ult into it as well. But a combination of Zenyatta ulting, both Zenyatta and Mercy's ults, doing an excellent job of stopping that. If that makes any sense, I've sort of completely blanked in the middle of that. But
It's fine. Don't worry.
some ults and counter ults allow us wipe the Hatters team, and then oh, looks like Duck's left.
Yeah, it looks like. Unfortunately, I don't know how much control we have over this. It might be a case that we just have to reform the lobby. I don't think we can.
That would be helpful for us to switch over the
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah.
But while action won't be happening for the moment, I'm going to grab that key see what I can do. Alright, so I think while we're waiting for Duck to get back in, I'm going to take the stream offline for a minute, and Rob here can host, and hopefully that will improve the quality. Oh, and Duck's back in now.
Duck's
so.
back in. Duck's back in.
But we'll do. Well, I'll
Right.